There are 10 new cards in each Precon, and as you'd expect, the new cards from Temur Roar are big and splashy. Let's kick this off by looking at the backup commander Urreni of the Unwritten. Urreni of the Unwritten is about as big of a bomb as you'll find. There are ample ways to give your creatures haste, so it's not hard to imagine a world where you're slamming 2 dragons on the first turn Urreni comes down. You could even throw double combat in here if you wanted to really capitalize on Urreni's ability. Eshki, Temur's Roar, is an excellent commander. She's more of a value engine than Urreni, and a card I'd absolutely recommend building around if you enjoy Temur decks. Eshki doesn't care about dragons specifically. You could take her deck into any big creature type you like. Hydras, beasts, good stuff, dragons, it's up to you. If part of the theme of this deck is cheating cards out with Urreni, Broodcolor Scourge is an excellent new addition. If we're swinging for 7 each turn with Urreni, it's incredibly easy to get just about any dragon in hand onto the battlefield for free. Zenith Festival introduces a cool new mechanic from Dragonstorm, Harmonize. Because we're playing with big beefy creatures, Harmonize can net serious value for the relatively low cost of tapping a blocker. In Zenith Festival's case, you're usually reducing the cost by 4 to 5, which means you're paying 2 red to kinda draw 4 or more cards. When I think of Temur, I usually think of big spells, but it's easy to forget what blue can do in the deck. Deceptive Frostkite can come in as a copy of your best value engine and help this deck run away with the game for only 2 mana. On this channel, we love modal spells. Parapet Thrasher can be removal, player removal, or card draw, satisfying 2 of the 3 categories I look at first when building a deck. This card is incredible value for only 4 mana, definitely something I'll be looking to add to my Revolves of the Claw deck at some point. Become the Avalanche is a win con at best and card draw at worst. You're looking to play this card when your board is in a healthy spot. You've got a handful of dragons down and looking to start killing off other players if you haven't already done so. If any players survive, then you've got a huge hand to play with on your next turn. Hammerhead Tyrant grinds down your opponents by keeping their board empty. It's half removal and half win con, which equals 1 very cool card in this deck. Thundermane Dragon is the last new dragon in this deck and supplies even more conditional card draw. This is another great 4 mana value piece that basically any dragon deck would want, but also synergizes extremely well with Eshki as a generic piece in Power Matters decks. Finally, the last new card in the deck is Will of the Temur. Obviously better with your commander on the board, this spell requires you to have valuable targets for the first option and a big bomb on your board for the second, but both of those are very likely by turn 6.